What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicles of 2000 Trees 2024.
My name's Jim. I'm the handsome one from Snake Eyes. And we're a rock band from Brighton in the UK.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Just how's your personal Saturday treating you?
Very well, actually. I had quite a heavy Friday night.
Oh.
I lost all my friends. There's no signal here because it's we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
But lots of beers were consumed. I woke up, you know, when you're really hungover and you're like, you come to life, like, what happened? Do you know what I mean? It was one of those ones. But we had a very good set on the Axiom stage. We opened the Axiom stage today. I didn't poo myself. It was about 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a blinder. It was good. The vibes were good. Very positive.
So you had a turtle head poking out, but he didn't want to come full.
Mate, it's we're on camera. Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, so the set went well today then, yeah? All good?
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, we had a good crowd considering it was 11:30 in the morning on the Saturday, last day of the festival. Good vibes, lots of smiles. Yeah,
That's amazing.
We had a blinder.
It's one of those things, I think, I suppose, when you look and you go, oh shit, we're open on the last day.
Yeah.
Fuck, because everyone's having a good time, enjoying themselves, which is absolutely fine for them to do so. But I think the best thing about trees is, no matter how hungover they are, no matter how hungry people are, no matter how tired people are, people show up.
Absolutely.
They turn out. Because they want to see it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
This is my first trees, but I've heard very good things, and
yes.
It does live up to the hype. Believe the hype. Yeah, wicked festival.
We love the trees hype.
Good
We
vibes,
love trees.
Man. Yeah.
So for a Snake Eyes show then, compared to like a Snake Eyes festival set, do you change the set list accordingly? So if people aren't so familiar with yourselves, you might put all the bangers in?
We as a good band will do with an album, we front load it with the good stuff, and then there's loads of trash in the middle, and then there's a banger at the end.
Yeah.
Nah, the nice thing about doing a festival is that you've got 30 minutes, and then you could be like, cool, we could just play all our good ones. Do you know what I mean? Nice. So people are like, they're amazing. Come to the headline tour, and they were like, that was fucking rubbish, wasn't it? Yeah, it's been nice to put a festival set list together. We've done trees. We just did Down the Rabbit Hole in the Netherlands. We do Truck Festival next, and then we go somewhere in Germany. I don't really know, but it's all the same. We act as if it's off the cuff, but it's all scripted. It's all scripted. I say the same shit every time. Buy our give me your money. Do you know what I mean? Give me the money.
So, as a podcast, we're ambassadors for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Are you aware of Sophie's story in the foundation?
No, I'm not actually.
So basically, back in 2007, Sophie and her boyfriend were walking through a park after a night out on their way home, and they were attacked by 5 kids. Sophie unfortunately lost her life. Her boyfriend Rob woke up, fortunately, but his life's never been the same since. And this was all because they were goths. No other rhyme or reason. That was it. They didn't know these people. Simply that was all. So, because we are one big alternative family here at Trees, Red's just talking to me to find out if this is something you've ever had to experience, been treated differently, or had stereotypes put upon you, simply because your music you listen to, the way you dress, whatever it might be.
I feel that I was speaking to someone about this the other day because the football's on, and I feel that, you know, England are playing Spain in the final, and I worry for Spanish-owned businesses in London when Spain beat England because they're yobs, do you know what I mean? And I don't think everyone who is into the football is a yob, but it happened last time with Italy. It's horrible. I feel in my experience of being at school is that it was a very sporty place, and I don't know if you could tell, I'm not particularly sporty. I feel like you go one way or the other, and the nature of being an alternative person is that you are sort of victimised. And I had a nice time in school, but you are, someone will be like, nice haircut, mate, or whatever. And it's like, yeah. So I thought it was nice. So, unfortunately, if you are different, people want to target that. People want to fit in, and I don't really understand that. As in, the most vibrant and beautiful people on this planet are the people that are they're one of a kind. Do you know what I mean? It's just like unbelievable. Like, how do you exist? Do you know what I mean? So that's really, really horrible to hear, and I'm you know, that's such a bummer. But the world is changing, and I feel that people are more willing to embrace the different and the weird, and the bands that are starting to get popular, like Idols, are a bunch of weird old blokes who are doing whatever. They look like a bunch of they're like, on stage they're like, people have always said we're too fat, we're too old or whatever to get big, and now they're the biggest rock band in the country. So it's like the time for being a freak is now. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's you sort of blended beautifully into my next question there, because like, since what happened to Sophie 2007 and when we were growing up, it's a different world we're in now in 2024. Do you think it's easier to be alternative and part of this family now than it was back then?
Absolutely, yeah. I live in Brighton, and everyone's a freak there. We're all weird, do you know what I mean? Everyone's got a tote bag with a weird thing written on it. But I do feel that, actually, as in, there's definitely more. I feel like people feel these days that they can be more individualistic and be openly gay or openly trans, or people can wear their heart on their sleeve these days, which I feel that not that many years ago they would have had to hide, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
But yes, I feel that we're moving in the right direction generally. We've just got a Labour government. Don't know how I feel about Keir Starmer, but it's not conservative, so we're moving in the right direction. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely. Bringing it back to you guys, you released your latest single, Hottest Day on Record, early this month.
Correct.
Which, by the way, you could have brought with us. How's the single been received?
Very well. My mum and dad love it. Unbelievable.
That's all that matters.
All of the streams are my mum and dad. No, it's been good, actually. I wanted to. The records that we've done before they sound nice, but it hasn't captured the live thing.
Yes.
And on this one, and going into album 1 is written, it's going to be coming out next year, so make sure you download that, everyone.
Exclusive here.
Album 1 next year. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Mum and Dad love it. I wanted to bring the live thing into this tune, so like I like to shout, I like to woof on stage. It's liberating. I don't know, woof. If you haven't woofed in it ever, do a woof. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, on Hottest Day on Record, it was more focusing on how would we do this live. If we were on stage, how would we do it? And I know that I would just fob the melody off and just shout into a mic. So we've done that on this single, and it's been very well received. Hottest band on the planet. So going into the album, we'll more of that, more raw, more energy, more power.
Incredible. Thank you so much for sitting down chatting with us today. It means the absolute world. Has been a blast.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Right at the end.
Yeah.